Hello. It's my pleasure to welcome you today as a new member of the Melaleuca family. You've recently received a presentation that introduced you to Melaleuca's line of wellness products and perhaps to our business model and business opportunity. You may not realize it, but your decision to join Melaleuca as a preferred customer could have a major impact on the rest of your life. Perhaps you joined us because you simply want to live a longer, more healthy, and more vibrant life. Perhaps you just want more energy. Perhaps you just want to increase your prospects of staying well and avoiding illness. If that's your reason for becoming a Melaleuca preferred customer, you made the right decision. I would advocate that you watch the Melaleuca Learn to Earn videos, which you can find at melaleuca.com, to learn about the science behind Melaleuca's wellness products. The more you learn and the more educated you become, the more likely you will be a Melaleuca customer for life. In addition to that, perhaps you've got a glimpse of what our business opportunity can offer. If that's the case, I invite you to take a very close look at what we do and how we do it. You might simply be wondering what this business opportunity is all about. Now, we admit that just because we say there's an outstanding business opportunity doesn't mean it's true. There are a lot of so-called business opportunities out there that just want to take your money. So I suggest that you look carefully and decide for yourself. And please understand, we won't ask you to make a financial investment. We just want to keep you delighted as a longtime customer, and we'd like you to become familiar enough with our products to refer your friends. And since we share the revenues with those who refer customers to Melaleuca, the result could make a substantial difference in your life and in theirs. I want to share a few thoughts with you. In today's society, having adequate resources can have everything to do with what type of life we lead. Now, I'm not going to suggest that wealth will bring us happiness, but I am going to suggest that having adequate financial resources can relieve a lot of stress and open up tremendous opportunities for us as we try to make ends meet on a day-to-day basis. Growing up, I learned a lot from my father. He valued honesty and hard work. Now, he never lectured me on honesty. He just demonstrated it. I never heard him tell a lie. I never heard him exaggerate the truth. And he taught me the value of hard work. He only had a third grade education because he had to drop out of school to help his parents on their tiny farm. His entire life, he took great pride in providing an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. He was never wealthy. Yet he taught me you can be happy without wealth. But I saw that for him, trying to make ends meet was a constant struggle, and it created a great deal of stress for him in his life. I've learned along the way that regardless of how hard some people work and how honorable they are in their employment, sometimes it's simply hard to get ahead in life. In many cases, your employer decides how much you get paid. Your employer decides how much your raise is each year and whether you get that big promotion. It's true that for many, their financial future resides more in the hands of their employer than it resides in their own hands. That's why it makes a lot of sense to have a plan B, where you can take charge of your own financial future, where hard work and diligence will pay greater dividends. 29 years ago, we designed a business model where average people could take charge of their own financial future and get ahead in life based on their own decisions and their own actions. You don't have to quit your current job, but we've developed a way for you to earn a few hundred or a few $1,000s extra each month to supplement your current income. This model has been pretty successful for a lot of people. In fact, we've already paid out over $3.7 billion to average households just like yours. It's a pretty nifty process, and it's pretty simple. Melaleuca's job is to provide the best scientifically backed wellness products that money can buy. Your job is simply to refer customers to Melaleuca. In doing so, you build a business of your own. It's like operating your own store without the hassle. You receive a commission every time your customers purchase, and when they refer customers, you also receive a commission on the products that those customers purchase. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to collect any money. You don't have to get anyone to buy anything. You just refer customers to the world's most effective wellness products. It's not a stress on anybody's budget because it is household products that they're already purchasing. They just switch stores and purchase a higher quality brand, which doesn't cost them any more than the lower quality grocery store brands that they're already purchasing. Of course, no one wants to switch brands unless the product is actually better. That's Melaleuca's job. Good health is important to everyone. When people become familiar with the science behind Melaleuca products, they become customers for life. As you refer customers and they refer customers, you build an organization of preferred customers that purchase products every month. That creates residual income for you and for those who joined you. The more preferred customers you have, the more you make each month. It's pretty easy to get a few dozen customers, but if you work hard at it over time, you can accumulate hundreds or even thousands of customers. Now I'd like you to meet a handful of Melaleuca business builders who've had some success at building a Melaleuca business. And then you can decide for yourself whether you might be interested in participating in this financial endeavor.
My name is Molly Pretzlaff. I've been with Melaleuca since March of 2011, and since then I have earned a total of $122,368.45. Last month my check was $8,829.69, and much of it is residual, so because of that I was able to leave my full-time job to stay home with my daughter. I also volunteer a lot of my time now at the Cancer Center just to be with people during their chemos, and I run, and so my favorite product is pay to trade, because when you're a runner, you have so much.
My name is Jessica Waller, and I have been a part of Melaleuca now for 11 years. Prior to Melaleuca, I was a full-time kindergarten teacher, but since replacing my income, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 10 years. I've earned over $815,768.79 to be exact. My average income is about $8,000 a month. And if I were to tell you my favorite product, it would probably be GC Control. It's helped me in so many ways. And if I were to tell you how this company has changed my life, I would give you one word, and that's freedom. To be the mom I've always wanted to be and the wife I've always wanted to be.
Hi, my name is Deanne Zuckman. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 boys, and I've been with Melaleuca for 6 years. My lifetime earnings with Melaleuca is $27,146, and that averages to about $500 a month. My favorite product line is the Vitality Elevate. I love using it during my workouts, and Melaleuca's changed my life in so many ways, but the fact that I get to share with others and show how their lives can be enhanced has been the best reward that I can ever think of.
Hi, my name is Jill Demers, and my husband Jeremy Garland and I have been with Melaleuca since May of 2011. My husband was a professional land surveyor, and I taught college at the University of Montana. Our cumulative earnings with Melaleuca are $210,328, and our average monthly income is about $8,000. Our favorite Melaleuca product is the Firewise drink, and Melaleuca has impacted our lives in so many ways, but mostly it's afforded us the opportunity to make family our priority. So thank you, Melaleuca.
I'm Laura Gassa. I'm a professional counselor. I've been in Melaleuca for about 8 months. My lifetime earnings with Melaleuca is $56,346. My monthly average income from Melaleuca is about $8,000. My favorite product is the Omega-3 Cream Delight for my children. Melaleuca has changed my life in all senses. Now we have the extra money that we need in order to buy our dream home for my family, for my children. Melaleuca gives me also the opportunity to help other people to reach their goals and to transform their lives.
My name is Carrie Klein, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've been working Melaleuca alongside my husband Bob Klein for 3 years in September. Our total earnings with Melaleuca is $97,449. Our average Melaleuca check is around $4,000. My favorite product is our luxury serum. I love it. And the way Melaleuca has changed my life is that it's allowed me to be a stay-at-home mom and be around my kids and be there for them, to pick them up from the bus and to drop them off. It's awesome.
Hi, my name is Mike Crosby. My wife Ann is a chartered accountant. I am a real estate agent. We've been customers of Melaleuca for the past 20 years, and our lifetime earnings with Melaleuca are $1,345,721. Today, we earn about $3,500 a month with Melaleuca. My favorite product with Melaleuca is the Vitality Pack with the Leo, because there's not a day that goes by that someone doesn't ask me where I get all the energy. And the biggest impact that Melaleuca's had on my life is it's given me the ability to fly fish for Atlantic salmon more than most people really should.
So that was just a cross-section of some of those who are having some success in building a Melaleuca business. We shared those with you just to give you an idea of what is happening around the country. Obviously, we don't have time to hear from everyone. Last month, we sent out over 200,000 checks to households in the United States and Canada. I mentioned this little bit of Melaleuca trivia just to indicate that many people are having success in referring customers and that building a Melaleuca business is achievable for anyone who puts their mind to it. And yet today, less than 0.5% of the over 100 million households in the United States and Canada are a Melaleuca preferred customer. That means there's a tremendous untapped opportunity. Some of the people you just heard from have changed their financial lives forever. Others are still on the journey of accomplishing that. Of course, some are substantially more successful than others. Hundreds have already made $1 million today. Their success is an indication of what happens when you apply yourself to an endeavor that you believe in. But before you start working on some of those more lofty goals, just focus on what a few $100s per month could do for your household. Of course, your success all depends on the amount of effort you put into it. You really are the architect of your own financial future. I suspect it won't surprise you that we've learned that it's easier to have success if you buckle down and get serious. But it's actually easier to build quickly than it is to build slowly. Now, just in case you might want to get started in building a Melaleuca business, I want to introduce you to a couple of leaders at Melaleuca who've been exceptionally successful at building a business. One is Brooke Paul. Brooke and her husband Jason were named as Marketing Executives of the Year for the last 2 years. The other person is Mark Atha. Mark and his wife Myrna are corporate directors. Brooke and Mark are among the most successful Melaleuca business builders. I'd like you to hear their stories, but more importantly, I'd like them to tell you a little bit about how you could change your family's financial future by implementing a few of the principles that they've implemented in their life. Here's Brooke Paul.
I've been with Melaleuca for a little over 6 years. I'm the mother of 3 children, ages 7, 5, and 2. And when I started shopping for Melaleuca products, my husband Jason and I owned and operated a personal training gym. It made sense right away to be a customer and shop for superior products at a fraction of the cost. I started with a home conversion pack and switched out all of the products in my home. The products greatly improved our health and helped my son come off of a nebulizer and asthma medications. All of you have already established how great the products are, and the products are the business. I took a look at the business side of Melaleuca because I believed in the products, but I didn't believe in myself or that I could do it. Some of you are here and you have made that decision to get started and change your life. And Mark will give you some great tools to move quickly and achieve your goals. But some of you are here to take a deeper look and you're wondering who we really are, what we do, and if you can be successful. Some of you want to make a change in your life, but you are scared that you may not be good at this. That was me. I wanted to make a change in my life. I wanted to stay home with my babies. But I also need an income to support that dream. I didn't have a sales background. I was a personal trainer and a mom. How could I possibly succeed? I was afraid. I doubted my ability. I was scared to fail. But what were my options? Go back to work? Stay home but live paycheck to paycheck? We could not afford to take on any more debt. Having a traditional business, we invested $130,000 to open the doors. We carried a $16,000 overhead per month, and I could not bear watching my husband get a second job. Melaleuca was the best choice. It was the only choice. There was no investment, no overhead, no inventory, and I love that as a mom, I didn't have a boss, a sales quota to meet, and I could set my own hours around my children. I also knew that if I did not make a decision to do this, my life in a year would look exactly the same or worse. So I made a decision. I quietly decided that I was going to do this no matter what and change my family's future. My husband and I knew that the Pacesetter program, which will be covered in detail and is in your welcome packet, was the best way to get out of debt. So we got started. We quickly grew our residual income to $1,800 a month. That $1,800 came in
and saved us every month when the economy crashed in 2009. We did not realize it at the time, but we had created a great plan B. The second decision was made in March of 2010. This time, Jason and I knew that if we gave it our all and really devoted more time to our Melaleuca business, we could completely erase debt. 9 months after making that decision, we paid off $80,000 in debt and made over $98,000. We've made over $2 million in the last 6 years, and our current income is about $40,000 a month. We are home full-time with our 3 children. We are debt-free and stress-free. We get to travel with our children anytime. We don't miss flag football games, wrestling meets, or date nights. We have quality time as a family. Best of all, we get to help other families achieve their goals and watch people we really care about get out of debt and come home to their lives. If you're watching this, I urge you to make a decision today. It will change your life and the lives of others. You now represent a $1 billion .com manufacturing company that manufactures products in the U.S. We operate in 16 countries, and we rank in the top 50 to 100 on the e-commerce worldwide, right up there with Amazon.com. We also compete with the likes of Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, and Colgate-Palmolive. We drive customers to a state-of-the-art online store where they can bring wellness home affordably. In this fast-paced world of online shopping, Melaleuca does it best in the form of just-in-time manufacturing. That means you receive the best and freshest products to your door. As a mom, I love knowing that when our Simply Fit snack bars arrive, they're fresh, containing the best ingredients. We don't have a warehouse. Think about that the next time you buy granola bars on the shelf at your local store. How long have they been there? How long ago were they produced? I'm so proud to be a part of Melaleuca. It is a noble business, and it has changed my life. So now that we've established what you do, what's next? Start with a value pack or a home conversion pack. It's a really great value. If you want to change your health, help a child with asthma, get the toxins out of your home, lose weight, or provide the safest environment for your family, this is the way to start. With the value pack, you receive over 30 products, and all of your spray bottles and accessories are included. Now, we got started with the home conversion pack. You receive over 60 products at a significant discount. So we converted our home right away, and our oldest son, Ty, saw results immediately. You will also become a product of your products and be able to speak ethically about our products. You know, it felt like Christmas morning when my home conversion pack arrived. I removed all the toxins out of my home, and I had such a great feeling that I was protecting my family. Once you convert your home, make the decision to change your life, have resolve, and just do it. I'm so excited to watch you on your journey and cheer you on as you reach your goals.
Thank you, Brooke. Now here's Mark Athen to give you his perspective.
Thanks, Frank. You know, I remember the very first time I heard Frank talk about his vision for Melaleuca, a vision that obviously is even stronger today. I totally bought into the mission of enhancing lives, and I really caught a vision for how we could have success by simply helping others improve their lives too. Perhaps the thing that impacted me the most were the real-life stories from all kinds of different people from different walks of life that were all having success with Melaleuca, just like many of the stories you've heard today. Those stories gave me incredible belief that I could do it too. I was a real estate agent at the time, and my wife, Myrna, was working in retail. We didn't really have a lot of business experience, but we got to work sharing Melaleuca with some friends, and we actually enrolled 9 of our friends in our very first week and 20 customers in our first 3 months. We saw how building a business, even part-time, could make a significant difference for us in our lives. Well, that was 20 years ago, and since then, we've earned over $10.3 million with Melaleuca. And we still have customers today that started shopping with us our very first month. Now, when you enrolled, you were most likely asked by your enroller what category you saw yourself falling into. The fact that you're watching this video tells me that you most likely said you were a category 2, looking to make some supplemental income, or a category 3, looking to replace a significant income, perhaps even a six-figure income. To me, it doesn't really matter which category you circled because the only difference between a category 2 or 3 is the amount of time you can invest in your business. I would say a category 2 is someone that might have a few hours each week, whereas a category 3 might have a few hours each day. Okay, so that leads me to the Pacesetter program. Wow, what an opportunity to get off to a fast start and realize some great income, even part-time, right away. Now, Pacesetter is simply the opportunity for you to double all of your one-time advancement bonuses as you advance from director to senior director in your first year or less. Melaleuca realizes that thousands of new customers come to us each month just for our incredible products. Some of those customers may refer a friend from time to time, and over time even start to build a customer base. No matter how long it takes you to reach director or any status above director, you'll always earn a one-time advancement bonus for that accomplishment. In fact, there's a potential for $6,900 in one-time bonuses that you can earn as you advance from director to senior director at whatever pace you choose. But I can tell you from personal experience, it's a lot more fun and lucrative to build it fast. In fact, when you advance on Pacesetter time frame from director to senior director in your first year or less, you'll double those one-time advancement bonuses. That's $13,800 in advancement bonuses alone, not including any of the other commissions or bonuses you'll earn. So you're probably asking yourself, how realistic is it for me to advance on the Pacesetter schedule? Well, of course, that decision is up to you. But I can tell you that my wife and I became senior directors in just our first 7 months with Melaleuca. I say we probably invested about 15 hours a week into our business, and we had to start it part-time like so many people do. So I really believe that you can reach senior director in your first year or less too. It doesn't have to be full-time. Just treat it like a business and schedule some critical activities every week. Most importantly, if you do get off to a fast start, you'll set the pace for others on your team to follow. You can find all the Pacesetter details at Melaleuca.com. All you need is your contact list and a few dedicated hours, and your enroller or another mentor in your support team can help you with all the rest. So why not make the decision today to get your Pacesetter plan started?
Thank you, Mark. Now, you may not be interested in making millions, or you may not even believe it's possible. But if you have a household where a few hundred or a few $1,000s each month would make a big difference, you might ask yourself what that would be worth to you. And as you make that decision, I will tell you this: hard work pays off here. It pays off big time. Now, don't be tempted to quit your current job. Keep your job. Be the best employee you can be for your current employer. But if you want to get ahead in life, in your spare time, build a Melaleuca business. And if you do decide to build a business, get serious about it. Establish the goal of qualifying for the Pacesetter program. Reach out to the person who told you about Melaleuca. We call that person your enroller. Tell your enroller that you're serious about building a Melaleuca business. If you demonstrate that you are, your enroller will solicit the help of your support team to assure your success. Remember, our mission is to enhance the lives of those we touch by helping people reach their goals. If you have a goal, write it down. Communicate it to your enroller and act on it. It's an exciting journey. Welcome to Melaleuca.